There once was a very, very mad, 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 mad scientist. I don't really recall his name. I think maybe it was Richard, Archibald, maybe even Stephanie. But he was very, very mad. He was mad because he was very, very mad because of what happened on a certain day, on a certain night in 1843. And I will tell you about it in verse. There once was a very, very mad, 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 mad scientist. I don't... Oh wait, I'm sorry, but he did not start out that way. He once was a very calm and cool and collected young man. Or was he a young woman? I don't remember for sure. Things change over the years. But this is not exactly verse, is it? But it will be. In just a minute. One day he said, "Look out, Richard." Richard said, "I shall make for myself a very happy, happy, happy home. I shall mix up a potion to bring myself a happy home." Because see, here grown up is an orphan, and he didn't know what it was like at all to live in a happy home. So he got the soon-to-be mad scientist put some carrots into the potion because he wanted to have a family who had good eyesight and that little bunnies would like. Next into the potion, Richard poured the juice of the sap brother of the birch tree. The birch tree. And then he ground up the birch bark and poured it on top. And mixed that in as well. And then of course he topped it off with cocoa powder. And he mixed it together and set it to boil. Well, he had some errands to run, so he went out. He went out to find. He went out to do some errands. See, he needed to go hire an errand boy because he really shouldn't be leaving such potions unattended. But he had to because he had errands to run. So his errand today was to hire an errand boy. Lo and behold, right ahead of him was a young man. He said, "Hey, you there, do you have a job?" The boy did not answer. "Hello, hello," he said again, waving his arms. Still, no answer. He said, "I hope the lad is all right." So he went up to him, and lo and behold, the boy was impaled on a stick in the field. Oh, I said, "Oh, who would do such a thing? Oh, this is horrible, horrible!" He touched the young man to see if perhaps he might still have some life in him. That's when he realized he was full of straw. It was only a scarecrow. That's when he remembered that his last name was Crow. Dr. Crow was quite frightened. So then he went back home to recuperate. He would hire an errand boy another day. And there he found potion had come to a boil, and there were things walking out of it. What were they? Were they happy things? Why, yes, they were. They seemed very happy. They were blue and hopping about and very cute. And he said, hello, hello. And they said, no. He held out his hand as slowly, oh so slowly, to them. He did not want to frighten them, and they were not as friendly as they looked. He held out his hand, and slowly, one by one, all 7 as the little guy, the little blue man, walked onto his hand. Oh, but wait, he looked more closely. 2 of them were girls. And one looked a little bit more like a dog. And it said, oh, 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 oh. The other said, he said, what shall I call you? My happy little home? You shall make my little home so glad and gay and happy and joyful and joyous and ecstatic and excitingly pleasant. So he heard what they said again. He said, I shall call you the Weeaws. So that is how the Weeaws came to be. And from that day forward, he became good friends with the little Weeaws. He said, Weeaw. And he came to love them. And lo and behold, one day, he had made a very happy home. And then, one day, he met a lady. He fell in love with this lady. Her name was Canopy Jones. Oh, Lady Canopy Jones, he said, I'm so happy to have met you. Now I'd like you to meet my family. She said, you have a family? Do you? Dr. Crow? Dr. Richard Crow, you have a family? You never mentioned this before. Yes, well, he said. Lady Canopy Jones. It is a rather unusual family, for I made them myself. With a potion of carrots and birch bark, birch syrup and birch bark, and cocoa powder. She said, I must see them. So he showed them to her, and she was delighted to meet the Weeaws. And at first, they were quite happy to meet her as well. But then they thought, after a few weeks passed, they started to think, he's spending way too much time with this lady friend. They knew that he had already been spending time with her. But it seemed that even now, when she was with them, I mean, they had thought that once he told her about them, and they introduced each other, then they'd be around each other much more. They understood that they were unusual, and so he had to go about it gently. But this did not happen. He still kept going out with Lady Canopy Jones. So the little Weeaws came up with a plan. They must get rid of Lady Canopy Jones. They began first by we interrupt this message for a special weather announcement. Warning, there is a tornado coming right now. I don't know where doesn't matter where you are, but it's coming straight toward you, so you better stop right now. You better go down to your basement or whatever, take shelter, because nobody's going to be responsible for you. Oh, well, we might. come out and look for you. But anyway, just be warned. Tornado coming right now. Please be safe, everybody. Take shelter, and we'll be coming in again with updates. We're gonna stay on this line on the station to keep everybody alert and through the next coming hours. So just keep listening. For those just tuning in, there's a tornado headed straight for you. Or I'm sorry, the name of the town is you. Yes, it's heading straight for you. So please take shelter, be safe, get the chickens in the storm cellar, get your cows in the bathtub, and put a mattress over them. Be safe. You do not want to take any chances. I've seen some bad tornadoes in my time, and I've seen some horrible damage happen.
Yes, that's right. You do want to take shelter, and I've seen some pretty bad things in my time too. I would advise you take shelter right away.
Yes, I agree. So, it's best, this was our meteorologist right here who was just talking to you here.
Yes, I'm the meteorologist.
And she says we should take shelter right away.
Yes, we should take shelter right away. You should get your cows in the bathtub under a mattress, just as Tom here said. He's absolutely right about that. And you should get your chickens in the storm cellar. Definitely.
And what else should we be doing, Catherine?
Well, I think we should also be, keep tuned to the station for any updates about the hurricane. The tornado. That doesn't sound good coming from a meteorologist, does it?
No, it doesn't.
That's okay, right? We all know I mean tornado. There's a tornado headed for you.
And now that's a town in southern Utah, isn't it?
Yes, it's also a town in northern Bermuda and also in Manitoba.
But it is the one in Utah that we are referring to right now, isn't it?
It's actually all of them. In a strange turn of events, this tornado is headed straight for all three of them.
So that's straight for Utah, southern Utah, northern Bermuda, and Manitoba.
Yes, that's right.
Wow, that sounds scary.
It is a bit frightening. I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
So what else should we do?
Well, you should definitely, like I said, get your cows in the bathtub and put the mattress over them, and get your chickens into the storm cellar.
Yes, that's very good advice. And for those just tuning in, we are talking about a huge Category 19 tornado headed straight for the town of UUU.
We don't have categories of tornadoes, sir.
We do now. Don't you contradict me on my own station.
Excuse me, I am the meteorologist, and it is my job to get the truth out to the public.
Your job is to make me look good.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
I think that's your job to make you look good. But it's kind of hard when you're such an idiot.
Excuse me, so we take this outside.
Tom, get a grip on yourself. You don't want to be sent on a involuntary, a mandatory vacation again, do you?
No. Anyway, so is there anything else we should do to prepare for this massive tornado that's headed straight for the town of UUU?
Yes, you should definitely get your cows into the bathtub and put the mattress over it, and get your chickens into the storm cellar. And you should be safe too, and get under the cushions on your couch or maybe on your recliner. Just be careful, okay? And definitely our chickens into the storm cellar.
Is there anything else we should be doing to keep safe out there? We be prepared for this massive, gigantic, ginormous, humongous tornado that's headed straight for the town of Manitoba, and northern Burma and southern Utah.
Yes, you should also, this is very important, I forgot to mention this earlier, you should also definitely get your cows into the bathtub and put the mattress over it.
Thank you very much. We'll be, updating you from time to time, or as you, keep listening, and we'll keep talking to you. This is Tom, and this is meteorologist, Catherine.
Hi.
Shut up, I'm talking. And I'm sure you'll want to keep listening as we